All right. Well, welcome everybody to the Detroit Music Awards post show, the Real Music Awards of Detroit reunion. Those of you who watch Real Housewives shows will know what we're talking about here. I'm here with fellow executive producers Jim Edelman and Stacy Sherman. Say hi, guys.
Hi there.
And
Hi, guys.
And we've also got Captain Hugh and the Contessa, for our favorite yacht rock friends who were responsible for a great deal of what you saw during the show. Let's address something right away, and we're going to be talking about it a little more as we move forward. We know there were technical issues for some of you with the Facebook feed. That was unfortunately a Facebook problem related to Facebook algorithms. Rest assured that the Detroit Music Awards did clear all copyrights and other rights that were needed for everything that was shown during the show. Unfortunately, when you're dealing with something like Facebook, you're dealing with robots, and it's hard to get robots on the phone. So we are hearing from a number of people who did see the entire show, and we're happy about that. For those of you who did not, for one reason or another, we will have the show running again, and stay tuned for details. It'll definitely be on the DetroitMusicAwards.net website and in other locations, as we can see. So our apologies for that. That was unexpected. Like I say, when you go and do all the things you're supposed to, and you dot the I's and cross the T's, it's as frustrating as for us as it is trying to watch it. So in any way, welcome. We appreciate all the great comments we were getting during the show. Everybody seemed to be having a great time, which is great. We really hope you enjoyed the performances, the surprise presenters. Some of those performers will be joining us during this. Some of the presenters, a lot of the award winners, we want to give them a chance to give their thank yous. So you guys all doing okay? My compatriots here on the Brady Bunch screen?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Doing great. Great
All
show.
right. All right. You know, I know some of us are a little frazzled after what went on, but we're happy to have it. And one of the things that got great reaction, which we weren't surprised to, but it was one of the surprises too, and that was the opening Detroit Rock City number that featured a cast of thousands, or at least a dozen and change, from the Detroit metro area music scene. And we wanted to bring in as our first guests at the after show the co-producers of that segment. So please welcome from Artificial Agent, Brad Genza and Derek Genza, and from the award-winning Detroit Music Awards award-winning Tempermill Studios tonight, Dave Feeney.
Dave Feeney's lap, you mean?
Dave Feeney's
Dave
knee.
Feeney's- that's lovely. All right. So hi guys.
Fantastic
Hello.
work, guys.
Hey, how are you? Yeah. Everybody is buzzing about the Detroit Rock City, which you know, of course, opened the show, and also for those of you who saw it, ran during the end credits as well. So I wanted to have you guys talk a little bit about how that came together. You know, Brad or Derek can play rock paper scissors about who starts.
Well, I can't remember. I think maybe you, Gary, brought up the idea of doing it, and then we started, figuring out how we're going to pull this off during a pandemic and getting them scheduled together. So we had time constraints and trying to get people's schedules and whatnot, but I think everybody, kind of came together pretty easily, and, pulled their own weight and arrived for the song and all that. So I think it came together really nicely.
Yeah. Derek, what do you think it is about Detroit Rock City that made it, so appropriate for this, and that really a song that people really connect with?
It's just that whole get up. It was spiritual with the gospel. I mean, I don't know how you can have gospel and Kiss go together, but that made that rock song just so makes you pumped up about Detroit and Detroit rock and roll and Detroit music and everything. It was amazing.
All right. Dave, talk a little about putting this together from the audio side, because everybody just kind of dumped this in the lap and said, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
It worked pretty well, actually, pretty amazingly well. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, good. Just making sure. No, just a mishmash of all kinds of stuff, but the good thing was we got all great people to do it and be in it. So it made it super easy.
All right. Dave, you and Temper Mill also won an award tonight
Great
early in the
choir.
show. Early in the
Yeah,
show,
that was nice.
given to you by David Coverdale.
I know, right?
This is
awesome.
your opportunity to to give your thank you. So you just pretend you're holding it in your hand. We'll get it to you soon enough.
Well, thanks, David Coverdale. I never in a million years would have thought I would have gotten an award from David Coverdale, but today was the day. Thank you. It's appreciated. Thank you so much.
That's great. Any more questions for our friends here?
Where'd you guys shoot this? I mean, I know it's all over the place, but Derek and Brad, where'd you guys shoot yours?
The facility is it's kind of more Detroit for you. It's a friend of mine has a business called Detroit GT, and he's a designer, but he has stuff all over the Detroit area. Like he uses cars as props in stores and things like that. So that's why you're seeing he basically has a facility that he bought. It was like, I think it was like an oil change facility for like rigs or something in Ferndale. And now it's you go in there, it's like you're in the Bat Cave. It's like cars parked everywhere on lifts and all his prop cars and things. And then he also has like a design area, and he coincidentally, our band colors, we use like red and black, and everything he has is red and black. So we were like, we'll shoot. I've never shot in his place before. So we just kind of went one day and shot everything, kind of did like that, the main backing track. And then everybody else, we just said, film yourself how you want to be filmed, send us the files. And I had an editor that I work with that actually does our rock videos, and he compiled it. And it was I was kind of just lobbing all these, gigabytes of files to him, and he was just kind of piecing it together. So came together really nice.
I filmed for I took a camera over to the Caju Cafe for John Rutherford in his Detroit horn section, and I filmed that part, but everyone else just sent in stuff. So I thought it looked great. And then all the extra Detroit footage is so cool. And then the past 30 years of Detroit music, wow, it was a cool video.
And there's the other part is there's some footage from when we recorded and Tasha recorded at the Temper Mill. There's a lot of inside the Temper Mill, which I love. That's that's the studio we record at exclusively. No plug for Dave, but we love recording there. It's great. And then you got the parking lot is where Dave is performing his slide stuff. So
that was in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Next to the dumpster.
Yeah. There was
the award-winning dumpster.
That's right.
There was a funny aside to the stuff with Dave. So when I got my first look at at the first draft of it, I kind of jokingly said more pedal steel, like more cowbell. But then it came back and we got. But I would also say you can't get, especially with that jacket, you can't get enough.
It's a whole suit.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Well, underwear. I know it.
If you've got it on now, Dave, show it.
I wish.
All right. Well, we are gonna thank you guys for coming out, for being our first guests on this. Thank you for doing the Detroit Rock City. It was great to see. We got great reaction to it, and I'm sure it won't be the only time people will be seeing it.
It was great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
You can go put pants on now.
Oh,
Yeah.
or not.
Thanks. See you guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
So once again, welcome to the Real Music Awards of Detroit reunion show. This is our official after show. Then we're welcoming winners, some of the presenters, some of the performers, joined again by co-executive producers Jim Edelman and Stacy Sherman, Captain Hugh and the Contessa from the boat docked off, and some. You guys went down to the Caribbean to watch the show, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
the internet goes everywhere.
All right. So we have lots of folks in the waiting room who are coming in, award winners, performers, presenters. Jim, we're going to bring in Morgan because I'm not entirely sure who that is, and that's how this night's going to go.
Why should it be smooth?
Not everybody has their. So hey there, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you, Gary?
Good, good. Congratulations on the evening.
Thank you.
And I guess this is your opportunity to give a little thank you.
Okay.
And go ahead and pretend you have the award in your hand. We'll be getting them to you soon enough, and tell us who you're thanking.
Okay. And do you want me to start?
Yes.
Oh, perfect, Gary. I wasn't sure. So I'm going to thank, of course, God, because I'm with the band RTG, Righteous Through God. And so we are very grateful for all the blessings that he has bestowed on us. Thank you, of course, to the Detroit Music Awards, and happy 30th anniversary. Of course, want to reach out and thank my husband, Mike Carr, who also won for Outstanding Sound Technician tonight. He's our sound technician for our band as well. And Riley Friesen from Nashville, who's our producer, along with Full Circle Music Studios. And I think that's about the lineup that we have. So very thankful. And of course, all the guys in the band, I guess I could shout out to them. We've got Dave Lenarski, Jeff Babbitt, and Chris Ofino in Righteous Through God.
All right. Well, that's great. And, Peggy, you are such an active part of the gospel community here that it's not an overlooked community in Detroit, but certainly, some of our other music communities don't always understand what a tremendous impact Detroit gospel has made on the world at large. Talk about that for a second.
I think, even if we go back and start with possibly the Winans family, David was instrumental in helping us get into the Detroit Music Awards at the beginning, along with Marshall Block from Reel to Reel Studios. And of course, we got to see Cece perform tonight. So I think that in itself speaks volumes. And we can only hope that we can live up to something like that, because what a legend that family is.
Well, and it's great to have that kind of bar set in your community, because I think that only inspires everybody else who's performing.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right. Well, listen, Peggy Turner Carr, thank you very much. Congratulations for tonight. We will get your trophies to you soon, and have a great rest of the night. Enjoy and relax, and we'll see you at next year's Music Awards.
Thank you. And thank you for a fantastic show, Gary. It was great. We really enjoyed it. Thanks,
Okay,
Peggy.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in for our next guest multiple and almost an annual and multiple tonight Detroit Music Award winner, Tasha Owens. Let's bring her in from the green room.
She's joining.
There's Tasha coming in.
Hi, everybody.
There you are.
Hey, Tasha.
Tasha, how are you?
Wonderful.
Good, good. Welcome to the Real Music Awards of Detroit reunion show. Happy to have you here, and boy, you made a mark tonight. Of course, you were part of the Detroit Rock City Review.
That was so much fun.
That started the show, and you're also an award winner tonight. So
Thank you.
for starters, this is our opportunity to give you an opportunity to make those thank yous you would want. So, with trophy in hand, with virtual trophy in hand for the
Virtual
moment.
trophy in hand, absolutely. I could get the other 15.
There you go.
And I'm so grateful to have, believe me. What a fantastic show, my goodness. I do want to say that. What an amazing show this year, every year. But again, to make this virtual, make it happen so well. Thank you. But am I speaking now?
You are. We're hearing it. So yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Well, I do want to thank everybody who helped me get this far all these years in that, and to continue doing that and be able to do that and still be an icon in this music industry, which is, one of my goals is to keep it moving forward and to be a legend of sorts, to say I was part of history being made musically here in Detroit, the legendary spot for all things music anyway. But yeah, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank my family for getting me this far. I want to thank my music director and everybody. Oh my gosh, there's so many. As you saw in the opening video, Brett Lucas is my producer for my original music in that. I have a plethora of bands that I perform with, and I have to thank them for always working so hard and keeping me out there. I have to thank, oh my God, the new organizations coming out. And I do want to just express too that even through this COVID thing, we all were in a place that we didn't know where we were going to next, what was going to happen. And somehow we clinged on to each other and stuck to each other and made things happen with so many people in this industry and in the local scene. Thanks to Paul Stanley, of course. And I love that new collaboration as well. And again, I always leave somebody with a little bit something moving forward. You know, again, I always say this and I'll say it because it's relevant every day. Your blessings are not yours to keep. If you have something special, you were given it to you. It was given to you so that you can spread it forward, spread it out further and pay that forward. So I think I'm doing my job. I'll call myself a shepherd of Detroit music, as well as a Detroit music ambassador, and wear that crown and that label very proudly. So I'm not sure what else to say. I'm sure I'm like this, but I'm so happy right now, and I haven't even started drinking yet. So yay.
Well, some people who know how to drink are on the boat tonight. So Captain Hugh and Contessa, you know, what do you have to ask? What do you have to ask Tasha about?
You know, I don't know the exact phrasing of the award, but it had to do with the inexpensive video.
Yeah, low budget video.
So,
Okay.
you know, we take pride in low budget video, and you know, was that a goal you were going for, or was it wallet based?
No, honestly, the songwriter, Keith Lauren, and I'm like, thank God for reminding me of that, because he'll shoot me in the head for not saying it. But yes, he's awesome. He's an amazing person, amazing songwriter. He came to me with this song and said, hey, I heard you had a flavor. I want your flavor on this. And I think this is a third year, fourth year in a row that with his music as a songwriter that we've been winning. His vision has always been peace in Detroit. He's always been about that. So he's like our Detroit Strong, Build a Bridge. Everything that we've done together has been about spreading peace and then bringing people together here in Detroit. He's just such an advocate for that I just love working with him. And that was, I guess, I think the video outdid his expectation of the song. So I will say that, because actually when he saw the video, we brought in the Midtown strings. Oh my God, it was such an amazing thing that just took off. And we were just both going, wow, we did this.
Yeah, congratulations.
Of course, we made an impact. So that's proven right here. So just what a wonderful time and experience. And I'll do it again over and over again.
Right.
Great.
right.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, Tasha, thank you for joining us. You get to begin your celebration now, or continue your celebration now.
Absolutely.
We'll be in touch about the trophies, and congratulations again. Great to see
Thank you so much. God bless y'all.
Thanks,
You too.
Tasha.
Bye-bye.
You too, Tasha.
Take care.
All right. So in the waiting room now, we have a mystery guest who goes by the name iPhone,
Yeah, let's see what this is.
and we're gonna bring iPhone in to find out who's here.
iPhone. Half face iPhone.
Yep. That looks like RJ Spangler.
Hey.
RJ, what do you?
I'm not quite sure why it's me, but here I am.
All right. What do you? Why are you here? Are you here for the Scarab Club?
I am here for the Scarab Club.
All right. Well,
Excellent.
thank you for coming. They won an award tonight, of course, for.
I was there for that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, very good. And you get to do the appropriate thank yous.
I hope I'm appropriate.
Okay.
Or inappropriate.
Yeah. Go ahead. Pretend you have the trophy in hand, and we'll let it rip.
Okay.
Go
I'm
for
here.
it.
My name is RJ Spangler, and I am here on behalf of the Scarab Club, which I do believe is Detroit's oldest independent artist club. It's located right behind the Detroit Institute of Arts. We won today in the classical music category. We have a classical concert series. We have other concert series as well at the Scarab Club. And we are very thankful that we were honored today for our contribution in the classical music field. Thank you so very much, Detroit Music Awards. Have a great day, everybody.
All right, RJ, thank you very much, and congratulations. Give our congratulations to the Scarabs. And and you get to go put your pants on now and enjoy the rest of the evening.
I have they're sweatpants, but they're pants.
Okay, well, sweatpants are good. Sweatpants are all.
Lots of pants.
I think we're all wearing sweatpants or some form of stretchy pants right now.
Shorts.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, RJ, thanks for being here tonight, and I know we'll see you again.
I'll be sending you a 45 in the mail. Can you play 45s, Gary?
I can play 45s.
I'm gonna
So,
send you
and you
a
got to
7-inch
send
record.
it. You got to send it to everybody here now that you brought it up. It's like bringing candy to school.
I don't have their addresses.
I'll take care. I
He
will
can
take care of
distribute.
that. We'll
You
distribute.
send me addresses, I'll send out 45s.
You got it. You got it. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Once again, you are watching the Real Music Awards of Detroit reunion. This is our after show. We hope everybody enjoyed the show as much as you said you did in the Facebook Live comments. Joined again by co-producers Jim Edelman and Stacy Sherman, and by Captain Hugh and the Contessa, who are our yacht rocking partners in all this. Next up, direct from the waiting room, is the president of the Detroit Music Awards Foundation. Let's bring in, with great fanfare, Howard Hertz.
El Presidente.
There you go.
Everybody.
We're keeping him up past his bedtime tonight.
I don't
And he
know.
has to pee, just so you all know.
He probably went before.
You-
I've got this cup going.
Yeah.
Thank you for that visual image.
Ew.
That's why I'm here.
All right. So, first of all, Howard, it's been 30 years of this. And of course, we had tonight's show with some challenges for some people. This became an odder night than I think we planned. So do you want to explain a little bit about what we think happened? And
Yeah. The short version is that we knew ahead of time, because everyone that tries to do these types of events knows that Facebook often cuts off videos when they match up with something that is owned by one of the major publishers or major record labels, because they're afraid of getting sued for content being on that wasn't licensed. And it's all bullshit. And we licensed everything ahead of time, and we were in touch with them, and the companies each actually sent a link of our show to Facebook to whitelist it, meaning telling them ahead of time, this is okay, don't screw around. But unfortunately, it's a bot that matches up. In this case, it said we had, I think, 1 minute and 47 seconds that matches something that UMG has, whatever that was, which is Universal Music Group. And they cut us off. Now, I know on my phone, it just started up again. I don't know if they have now approved it, or probably not. But it was a mess. But let's talk about fun stuff.
All right.
Speaking of fun stuff, Howard, you are always known for bringing the party to the music awards. Do you have a favorite memory of 30 years at the show?
Well, actually, that's where I was heading. I don't know that it's a favorite memory, but it's a recent, a little bit of, maybe like a dream come true kind of thing, when in addition to the Distinguished Achievement Awards that we've been giving out since the beginning, the city of Detroit and the city council asked us if we would be willing to accept an award. It was on our 25th anniversary, 5 years ago already, a Spirit of Entertainment Award, where the statue is, yay big, and it's an exact replica of the Spirit of Detroit that sits downtown in front of City Hall. And we said, sure, we'd love to accept it. And then we entered into kind of a deal with them where we were going to continue it year by year. And so the first year we got the award. And the second year it was given to Royce DeFive9, and that was pretty cool. And then Allie Willis, the late great Allie Willis, got it the next year. And actually that night I became friends with her, and we hung out together a few times, and then all of a sudden, unfortunately, she died. I think it's about a year ago now.
I think just over. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Allie, of course, was the great songwriter, you know, Earth, Wind and Fire, Boogie Wonderland in September. She did some Pointer Sister songs and from right here in Detroit.
Theme song to Friends.
Friends, right?
She did a lot of amazing stuff, and she was just a delight. And it was great to give her the award. And then the following year, we gave it to Paul Reiser, who was the arranger at Motown for all, many great hits. So we had a good string with that, and hopefully next year we can pick that up again. I just thought that it was a great change up and addition to our awards that we were giving. And I've just enjoyed it. Now, I wasn't involved at the very beginning. Not everyone may know that, but it was at the Motor Lounge one night, and I believe it was the first annual blowout that Metro Times was doing. And I'm gonna guess it was around 97. I don't know the year. 90, yeah, I think it was 97. And I met a guy named Gary Graff, who we knew of each other, but we had never met before, as far as I recall. And he said, "So when are you joining us on the board and gonna work on the music awards?" And I was a little hesitant, if you'll recall, Gary, because there were two awards shows at the time. There was a Metro Times show and the our show was called the Motor City Music Awards at the time. And I said, "Well, there's two shows. I don't know." He said, "No, we're talking about a merger." And I said, "Okay, I'm in." And since then, we've worked together on the show for, I think, about 25 years. I don't know.
You ever taken it? An interesting, aside of that was that first Hamtramck blowout was created by the Metro Times to help fund the music awards, what became our joint music awards.
That's right.
So all right. Well, listen, Howard, thank you for joining us tonight. The waiting room is becoming populated as we see we have our next winner coming up. So thank you for everything. You get to go put pants on now and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Beautiful.
I won't say that to everybody, but these couple were appropriate.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Howard.
Great show, guys. Jim, Gary, Stacy, awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Once again, welcome to the Real Music Awards of Detroit after party. We are now bringing in Salar Ansare from the Theater Loft. He and his partner in that endeavor, Luis Resto, won the award tonight for Outstanding Electronic Recording. Salar, welcome. Glad to have you. And of course, we had Cousin Mouth tonight perform with Louis as part of the show. And Cousin Mouth on, I believe it was it April 2nd that the album came out on Theater Loft?
Correct.
Okay. Hey.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Oh, glad to have you. This is First, this is your opportunity to do your thank you speech. So we've been telling all the award winners, hold your virtual trophy, and tell us who you want to thank.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm just thankful to be here to receive this award. I thank Luis for his support, for his love for music, life, and humanity altogether. Raphael Lafar for his dedication to his craft and his beautiful spirit. I would like to thank my family for their support and thank Detroit for welcoming me, accepting me, teaching me, and giving me guidance in my musical journey. Theater Loft was established to support the experimentations of local musicians, and we're excited to be here, and we look forward to have you hear further of what we have in the can.
Sure. And as you mentioned, you are a Detroiter by choice, not by birth.
Yes, I moved here when I was 25, which was 2015. And ever since, I've just been growing within the music community.
Yeah, so favorite things about living in Detroit?
musical guidance, great people.
All right. Excellent. Well, listen, thank you for coming in for the after
Thanks for
party.
having
We will get you your trophy soon, and we look forward to hearing more from Theater Loft in the future.
Thank you, Gary.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Solar.
Spread love.
Congratulations.
See
Thank
you
you very
later.
much.
Okay. So next in the waiting room, we have the gentleman who put together that fabulous Motown Bass 6. That's BASS-ICS. And no, boat people, that's not Bass 6. Okay, it's the Motown Basics. This is multiple Detroit Music Award winner, including tonight, Takashi Io. Takashi, welcome to the after party. Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. First of all, you are an award winner tonight in the classical category.
Yeah.
So this is your opportunity to give the thank you speech and go at it. Hold up your
It's just, as usual. It's just I can't do any of this without Amanda, my partner, and having the inspiration, like my kids, Arya and Luca, and having the support that from my parents also, and such an awesome community of musicians in Detroit who support each other, and just I can't do it without them. So I just want to say thank you, and thank you to all you producers, who made all of this happen. The show was amazing. I just have to say, it just blew my mind. It was just, I never got bored from top to bottom.
Did you see the bottom?
he can hold down the bottom.
Yeah, that's true.
Good one, Stacey.
Yeah.
That's my job. I got the dad jokes. Sorry.
Well, between you and Gary, I don't know. Between the two.
No, Gary's a winner, I think.
Yeah.
That's you're the only one that thinks that. Could the boat people weigh in here? Boat bait, since it's not bass, but bass. Can we? What do you have to ask Mr. Takashi here?
Well, I'll use my large mouth to say, the bass lines of Motown are really, it's evident the way you put this together, how much they carry those songs. Motown has such a complex musical style anyway, but when you just really focus on that bass line and stuff, I was really impressed how that came about. And I just, our hats off to you for that. It really moved, it really moved the show along. It was really good.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, that was Gary's idea, and I think Stacey had something to do with it too in the background. She's, you guys are always communicating about things, but Gary basically just called me up and said, hey, why don't we do this? And, we just basically threw it together within an hour or something, right, Gary? We just kind of threw the tunes back and forth, and then we came up with an arrangement. And and the hardest part, I think, was just getting the guys to do it, finding the right people, personalities to play the certain bass lines. And I know all of these bass players from Detroit, and I know the kind of personalities that they have in the bass lines that they're more I guess connected to. I could just kind of see certain people playing certain bass lines, so it was really fun. And having Giovanni Collier doing the intro speech, it just blew my mind, because he's just such an amazing, accomplished musician, and everybody wants to play with him, and he just graciously just said, yeah, no problem, and did an amazing job, right, Stacey? I was like within
he is one of the sweetest people ever. He's just such a kind soul, and you can just tell even with his introduction, he's so sweet and caring, and loves Detroit so much, and it's really evident. And it was one phone call or text, and he was like, yep, what do you need? And within half a day, it was right back.
Yep.
Amazing.
Oh,
so good. Takashi, I have a question. Since I edited that piece, those were drilled into my brain the entire 2-week period. But they're all earworms. So which one got stuck in your head as you were putting it together?
I think it was Sir Duke.
Yeah,
that's the one that I heard that from the get-go, and I was like, I was kind of conflicted, because I wanted to keep everything Detroit, and that's West Coast. Right. Along with I Want You Back, and but Nathan Watts and Wilton Felder, like these guys are all phenomenal bass players who'd represent Detroit too, but they just happened to record it on the West Coast. So I was a little, but I could not put Sir Duke in there, and I think Gary was like, yeah, that's it,
Yeah. The I Want You Back. Watching Chuck's fingers on that one, they barely move, and that is just. There's that little walk down that he does, and it just is. It's you could watch that over and over.
Oh, I know.
And I hope people will do that once they get the chance to watch it.
I mean, every single one of these bass players I look up to, they all do something that I can't do, and Chuck just like you said, is just the funkiest dude, on a 4-string, he just throws it down, that guy. But they all do. Crazy. Everybody,
they all do. Everyone.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, So thank you so much for letting me be a part of this, and it was so fun putting it together. So,
well, we appreciated you doing it, Takashi, and Jim beat me to the punch because I was going to point out to the world that Jim put it all together. From the raw materials and did just a great job.
Yeah.
So
I was afraid because when you sent me that pile of stuff, I'm like, oh no. This is a whole lot different. And it just, when I started looking at everything, I saw the path. And then when I saw, who was the gentleman on the 15 million string bass?
Oh, Damon Warmack.
Yeah. So when I saw Damon shot his tall, I'm like, all right, Damon gets moved around.
That was one of the best, the flashing. It was like, you should have an epileptic warning on that.
I gotta say, that was Luca's favorite part.
Oh,
like,
good.
Wow, how does he do that?
He's that fast.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jim. It was amazing. Your production is just, over the top. It's awesome.
All right. I think we can say both of you guys basically did a great job and really made everybody shake their basses. So
all the way to the end, Gary.
So now that we've covered all the bases, Takashi, thank you for being here.
Can we string this out a little further? I don't know.
All right. Now that we've lost all our viewers, we will thank Takashi. See you soon. And,
thank you so much.
Let's go back. Let's go to our next guest from the waiting room, representing the award-winning Outstanding Live Performance Virtual this year. We have from the Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation, Sean Wilson, who's joining us. So there he is. Sean, how are you?
Hey, Gary, how you doing, man?
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you. This is great.
Yeah. We and of course the Detroit Jazz Festival. What the way you guys did it last year was great too. Can you talk about a little bit about that decision? Because a lot of people last year were, including ourselves, were pivoting into, where no man has gone before territory. So how did the Jazz Fest do it?
Well, first of all, Gary, let me just congratulate the Detroit Music Awards. You guys, found a way to conduct a very excellent program. So I appreciate that, and congratulations to you. And on behalf of Chris Collins and Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation staff, the producers, and most importantly, the artists, we really appreciate, being awarded this by the Detroit Music Awards. So thank you. So I would tell you, it was not an easy choice. But I give credit to Chris Collins and the team for having the vision to really pull this off, in a time where almost every other jazz festival couldn't find a way. And because the way we're structured to be a free jazz festival, we found a way to pull this off to be safe, live, and free for everyone. So it was really a great opportunity for us to showcase, what we do in a very challenging time and in a safe environment for everyone. So I'm really glad this paid off in a way that we were able to pull this off and really showcase what Detroit has to offer to the world. So thank you for this award.
Oh, and thank you very much. And we're looking forward. You guys just announced a great lineup for this year. And I know it's too early to say how the show is going to run this year, but what should people expect, and when should they expect to hear more?
Well, you know what? Right now, we're looking at maybe June or July in terms of making a announcement on what this format is going to look like. Obviously, we are hopeful that we'll have some form of a live experience, but we're following, we're reading the tea leaves and reading the infection rates like everyone else. So what we can guarantee is that we will have a live jazz fest, and it will be free. So that's kind of what we can offer at this point.
All right, excellent. Well, listen, thank you very much. We will be getting your trophy to you soon. Perhaps we'll do it at the Jazz Festival.
I'm looking forward to that.
Presentation. That could be
great.
That could be fun, and it's also a way for all of us to get in, to the VIP area free.
The snacks are
Jerry,
excellent.
I'm looking forward to that, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great. Well, Sean Wilson from the Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation, thank you for being here, and we'll look forward to doing a lot more together.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it.
Okay. Once again, everybody, welcome to the Real Music Awards of Detroit reunion show, our after party. I'm joined by co-executive producers Jim Edelman and Stacy Sherman, Captain Hugh and the Contessa on the boat. I think they have now gone from the Caribbean. They're in the Mediterranean now. And they're doing a good job.
Certainly.
You guys are doing a good job. You're doing a good job of hiding the boat drinks.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not seen you sip yet, but I know they're being consumed.
Yes, right here.
All right.
It's on autopilot now.
So everybody watching now, kind of hold on to your seats for a minute. We're bringing in some live wires for our next acceptance. Please welcome who was a presenter tonight and has been a presenter before, a chart-topping songwriter from the mean streets of Grosse Pointe, coming to us tonight from Nashville, JT Harding. And also from the award-winning Corktown Popes, we want to welcome Terry to join us and help accept your award. Bring him in.
Whoa.
There he is.
Terry sideways.
Terry, who can stand on his side. Terry, thank you. I just won $20 from somebody for that. So, how you guys doing tonight?
Great, man. Gary, for those that you obviously don't know me, I'm JT. I'm from Detroit. Gary, the show was fantastic. You were up against the wall last year, but the quality this year and all the guests, it was just 10 out of 10. Great job.
Yeah, everybody seemed to like the show except for some guy from Nashville. I'll have to go back through the comments. Mr. Burns, congratulations for another win for the Corktown Popes. I know you guys have a few of those at home. This is your chance, first of all, to give you to give your acceptance speech. So, who do you want to thank? Terry? Your turn.
Hi, Gary. I just got the audio in.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I just said you could do your acceptance speech now. So no, seriously, you can. I mean, that's what you're here for. So go.
Thank you so much. Well, first of all, I want to thank you and Stacy for all the hard work you put into the show, and Howard Hurst for all that he's done for the Detroit Music Awards over the years. I want to thank everyone that's stuck with us. And I want to thank the band, the Corktown Popes, who've had so many members over the years, and the people that stick with us. It's a great thing to share what you love with people that you love, and hopefully bring something good.
Excellent. What are the Popes up to next?
The Popes are going to be releasing a new CD later this year. It's going to be a full-length CD, and in between now and then, we're going to be releasing videos and YouTube and songs. So,
very cool. JT, what are you up to next?
Well, it's down here in Nashville, trying to keep it real. I got to say, Captain High, you've outdone me on the hat.
That would be Captain Hugh, you Nashville person.
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
Once you went down to Nashville, you lost your grammar, but it looks like you stole that one from Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Hugh. I literally thought it said Captain High.
You need to get your old man glasses out.
Yeah.
JT's Captain High right now.
Yeah, my leaders.
Well, thanks for including me, Gary. I say it all the time. I couldn't ever have made it down in Nashville without growing up in Detroit, seeing all the bands, hardworking, sneaking into Harpo's with my friends, fake ID. So thanks for including me. It's great.
Hey, my eyes are a little fuzzy. JT, what's your shirt say?
The Steve Taylor 3. It's a riff sticker that I put on to represent.
That's hilarious.
Yes,
I
yes.
spent 7 years at Riff. That's why I noticed that that racetrack oval, and I was like ready to put in a cease and desist order on that oval.
And speaking of the Steve
Speaking
Taylor
of
3,
the Steve, yes.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
he's trying to join. He's a little bit slow as a fellow
you mean
blonde
I'm slow
person.
yeah.
No, Steve Taylor.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
We're trying. He's
in.
trying to join.
That's so great.
I just hit admit.
We admitted.
Thinking about it.
Well, you know, Steve, he likes to make an entrance.
Yeah, he's such a diva.
He's gonna show up on the boat next to you and the Contessa.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
He's gonna come walking out of those salon doors.
Yeah.
JT, how'd you survive all the cold weather down there this year?
Man, it's
holy
funny.
cow.
It's funny. I promised myself if it ever happens again, I'm just very slowly and safely gonna drive up to Michigan because it barely snows here. It's like a Head and Shoulders commercial. A little snow comes down and everything closes, and then you're already in the quarantine pandemic. So 4 days of things shut down. That's not good for anybody.
I was in town for that when it was 16 outside, and we stayed at the hotel, and the fountains out front froze.
Yes.
So, yeah, I was like, okay, we'll just keep going south.
Yeah. Smart.
And I heard that JT during the fallow songwriting times you gave snow shoveling lessons, right?
No. I'm just I don't do that kind of hard work. Yeah.
So we
and
did.
of course, it's feast or famine. You don't have any salt in the garage or anything because you never need it. So then it's about to snow, and I go to Lowe's or Home Depot, and of course, there's big signs everywhere. We're all out of salt, so now everyone's stocked up for salt for the next 10 years.
Excellent. All right. Well, listen, guys, we're going to let you go. If Steve, if Steve does wind up joining us, we'll tell him about all the nasty things you had to say about it.
Congrats, everybody. Yeah. And by the way, the artificial agent opening, wow, that was strong. That was like stronger than, coffee and Red Bull mixed with something Alice Cooper had in the 70s. That was incredible.
Yeah, no, you can't. See you, JT. Terry, again, congratulations.
Congratulations.
We'll get you your trophy again soon. You guys have a great rest of the night.
Great job.
All right, very good.
Guys.
For our next award winner, we're going to bring in tonight's biggest award winner, the rapper Red, he is in the waiting room. He's gonna be joining us shortly.
There he is.
And there he is.
Oh, there we go.
As soon as we have him on audio, we will. There we do. Mr. Red, how are you tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. 5 awards tonight. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's crazy.
And this is your opportunity to do the thank you speech. So go ahead and tell us who you'd like to thank.
All right. Well, it starts off, of course, with my mom and my dad for supporting and enduring the career. My team, KYNE, Mac Mao, this is my producer and my hype man. And they've been with me since day one. And I got to thank Mikey Atkinstein, my label, Magic Ninja Entertainment, George Valakis, Mike Winiger. And I also got to give a huge shout out to Jamie Madrox and Paul Monoxide of Twisted, because they believed in me and they gave me a platform and an audience that I could only imagine getting on my own. And I'm eternally grateful for them. And then the artists who were featured on this project, which were Polo Frost, Illy Main, and Gibby Stites. I'm incredibly thankful for them. So, and I wrote a little ditty right here. Yeah. The list of thank yous would be endless if I had to name off all the significant people who brought me here tonight. Music is my everything. So to be honored and recognized on a platform like the DMAs is a milestone big enough only to be rivaled by a Grammy nomination. So thank you, Detroit, and everyone who voted. I'm forever grateful to be accoladed and recognized amongst legends, idols, and my biggest influences.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It was a tough call because I really thought that MC Big Beaver featuring X69 had a strong chance there, but that you pulled it out.
You did great.
The real competition there.
So what's coming up next?
Hopefully a lot. I mean, I'm in between projects right now, obviously, but I'm working with a lot of great artists, and hopefully a lot more genre bending collaborations in the future too. That's what I'm looking for.
All right, excellent. Well, listen, thanks for coming out. We are going to get you your trophy soon.
Trophies.
We promise trophies. Yes, it'll be an armload. Yeah, somebody will get hurt bringing all this to you. So thanks for joining us. You can go put pants on now and enjoy the rest of your night. I know. I've said it enough. That'll be the last time I say it.
Yeah, okay.
So Reggie, good. All right. Well, congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Red.
Thank you, guys.
You are again watching the Real Music Awards of Detroit reunion, our after party, a chance to meet and greet and kibitz a little bit with the award winners, the presenters, some of the performers. It's our chance to enjoy the rest of the night. And for our next guest, straight from the mean streets of the waiting room, let's bring in Laura Rain.
Oh.
You there, Laura?
Whoop. Yes, I'm here.
All right, we're gonna get you on camera. We're just gonna get this great picture of you.
I didn't know there was a Zoom. So I'm in my sweatpants. And I just put my son down to bed. So I never got the email.
Well, that's the best. Well, we sent it. So, but we're still happy to have you here, and we congratulate you on your awards tonight. This is your opportunity to give the thank you speech. So go for it.
Well, I tell you, it brought me to tears when tears and stomps when Don was announced my award for urban vocalist. I don't get into winning things because I usually don't win anything, and that's not why we write music. But it really was special when he announced that, and we're just thrilled for our efforts this year to be recognized, and that's all that we can hope for. So it really means a lot with all of the struggles that we've had to work, but we've overcome a lot, and it just feels like people are on our side this year and rooting for us. So we really appreciate the love. So we thank everybody involved that pushed it forward, because it means a lot.
How have you been doing in the quarantine and in the shutdown? Have you found it to be a creative period, and will we be hearing more from you guys sooner, maybe rather than later?
Yes. So, we've had a lot of great things come out of the quarantine, record deals and contracts to fulfill, regarding songs, and we've been doing some sample packs, and we've been collaborating with some interesting producers. So that has been amazing. It has been very difficult for me, to work with a very young child who has been home most of the year. And now I have him in preschool for, a couple hours, 3 times a week, which doesn't do much. So I'm hoping that if the summer goes well, he'll be in summer camp and full-time preschool in the fall, where we can really go on a writing bender. But we are releasing another couple singles next month, and then a full-length album also on the LRK label in England during the summer. So we have a lot of music to release. So we're ramping up right now.
Excellent. That's great to hear. Well, listen, thank you for joining us tonight. You can go enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll have your trophies to you soon.
Oh, thanks, Gary. Nice talking with you. Take care.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, for our next guest, he's been lurking here a little bit, but everybody please welcome a multiple Detroit Music Awards nominee, a part of the Corktown Popes, who won an award tonight, and just a good guy. Here's Steve Taylor. Steve, how are you tonight?
Hey, Gary, how are you? Good to hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Mike, we can hear you fine now.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Good to be here.
That's excellent. We wanted to talk to you about some things tonight.
You can. It was
First
a great
and
show.
foremost,
I got a kudos to you and everybody that worked on the show tonight. I thought the broadcast was fantastic.
Thank you. Jim. Thank you. He's
I was
thanking
just
all
saying,
of us.
Yeah, no, I
Great
said thank
show.
you first.
Okay. The most important question, Steve. Gary's been referencing everyone not wearing pants tonight, but I want to know what shoes you're wearing right now.
I am. I will show the camera. I'm wearing Birkenstocks. Sandals.
Oh.
Looks
So
like you need a new pair, though.
well, yeah,
Oh,
these
that's-
are in bad shape. They are. In
I'm
bad
very
shape.
disappointed in you. Very
My
disappointed.
birthday's coming up.
Okay.
Okay.
But you've done a lot of stuff during the quarantine and kind of keeping music alive here in Detroit. Can you talk a little bit about how you pivoted and what you did to kind of keep yourself going and keep the music out there for everybody to hear?
Yeah, I mean, right after all the bars were shut down, I started doing a live from the quarantine show in my house with my family. And I just said to my wife the first week, I go, we're going to try this and to see how it goes. And I just set up in my living room with my PA the way I would normally just set up for a show with a microphone. And, after like a week or two, my kids started wanting to get involved and they wanted to play. They go, hey, Dad, can we play with you? And we would rehearse for the week and we would do a show, and we did it for, I think, 11 weeks about a year ago when everything got shut down. And it really became a great family thing for us. Like, every Friday rolled around, it got to be Friday night and we'd go, oh, it's show night. We gotta get together, we gotta get everything ready to go. So really, I mean, it was tough for everybody this past year with no concerts and no venues and no ability to perform. And my heart goes out to all the musicians and all the people who work at concert venues, all the people that sell the t-shirts, all the people that take the tickets, all the people that run the sound. Everyone's been out of work for a year. And it's great that there's things like the Detroit Music Awards that have been able to pivot and do these online events and do such a great job with it. I really was I'm still reeling from how great the show was tonight. Like there were so many surprises that I just kept going, oh my God, I love it. It was so well done. And I'm so grateful to all you guys that worked on it and put it together.
Right. Well, we appreciate too, Steve. Which it should be noted, you are one of our great supporters and ambassadors out there, and we really do appreciate that. So we're going to let you go put some pants on with those Birkenstocks.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us tonight. Congratulations for the Corktown Popes win tonight as well.
Thank you very much.
And
thank you for all that you guys do and all you guys continue to do. We appreciate it.
Take it easy, Steve.
All right. Take care.
All right. Well, we're getting near the end of the Real Music Awards of Detroit reunion and after show, but we want to bring in somebody from the waiting room. Everybody, please welcome Kevin Irwin. Come on in, Kevin. You've been waiting there a long time, and we appreciate the patience. Hey, how are you?
Oh, connecting.
He's connecting to audio. So.
Yep.
Hey, friends.
There you are.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good to see you tonight. Thanks for coming in.
The screen says Kevin Irwin. That's actually my stepson. I'm on his computer right now.
Stepdad gets busted.
Yeah. So my name's Jason Q, and I'm with the Corktown Popes.
Right, and we actually had JT who gave the award, and Terry. We just had Steve Taylor on. Now we have you. Welcome, nice. Welcome, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And
appreciate it.
And this is really the opportunity to, for you to give the acceptance speech, since we're not in person. So you can have your virtual trophy and hold it up and give the acceptance speech you'd like to give.
Well, I just like to thank the band so much. I don't know if those guys already went through that. Paul Goodman, Ron Pangborn, Steve Taylor, Dave Yersek, Tom Donahue, and Terry. And we're just really grateful. Thank you guys so much for putting this together and doing all this hard work that you've done.
Yeah. Well, should we tell them what they all said about him, or just leave that alone?
Probably not. No.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
No, but having said that, what do you really want to say about it?
Yeah. They can't hear you.
They can't hear you now.
Steve's still
lurking there.
Yeah, he's
still there.
Yeah, why isn't he on?
Huh? He just was. You want us to?
I can see if he can.
There he is.
Yeah, he's back.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Jay. Good
What's
to see you,
shaking?
man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well deserved, my friend.
Well, man, you got nominated for so many things this year. That's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to just be nominated with so many great musicians in Detroit.
Yeah, right. What a great scene.
It really is.
Yeah, amen.
Now, do we get to parlay this into like more money for you guys from from the big bosses?
We should.
What was that?
We were trying to say that this is a way you could we can parlay this into great riches for you.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to happen.
That's great.
I'll be waiting by my mailbox.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, thank both of you guys for joining us tonight, and congratulations.
All right. Thank you, Gary. Take care of yourselves.
Happy to have you here tonight.
All right. Everyone be well.
Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Hugh and Contessa, well, we're still here, and before we say good night for the evening. Can you talk about what you guys do with yacht rocking and everything? I think it's something not enough people know about and should.
Well, yachtrockinradio.com actually became a thing when you get 6 months of boating season in Michigan, and we wanted to feel like we were on the boat. We wanted to feel like virtual sunshine. So we started, just started playing the Ambrosia and the Player and, all that kind of stuff, just to give us that, we feel like we're on the boat, but we're, out in the burbs or whatever it is. And, we wanted to bring that sunshine to other people as well. So we started a radio station, and, it's just our love and joy to the world.
Yes, very nostalgic to listen to the music now, and it brings back memories, great memories.
It's one of my favorite formats for just when it starts warming up outside.
Yeah, see, doesn't it give you that good feeling? And then you want to be outside and enjoying it. Yep.
It's kind of a flashback to CKLW.
Yeah.
In 1974.
Yeah. I actually just started a new project. It's called Your 45s Are 50. And I do a weekly countdown show of the same week in 1971. So we just did April 10, 1971. I gave you the top 40 songs. I gave you the news of the day, whatever was happening, Nixon, the war, whatever it was. Selena was born, that, there's all these kind of tidbits that I throw in there in an hour show. So it just, that's AM Gold is really my hot spot.
What's interesting about that, you're talking about that, that particular year was a big year in Detroit and Detroit music. So you're going to be, I assume some of them have already come up.
Chairman of the board have been there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Marvin Gaye from What's Going On, put a couple singles. So.
Right.
Yeah, he's right at in the top 1 or 2 right now with the Temps, and
we should have Gary call in and talk about this now.
I don't know. After I chased your whole audience away this weekend, that might not be.
We did pretty good. You were quite the star.
You took over the show. But the thing is this, the stories that you were able to impart were so good. It's like, wait, this has got to get spread out. So, they're able to put you on hold and keep you for 4 hours and let your pizza get cold. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great deal of fun. We have a new arrival in the waiting room. Let's admit the person who's being identified as Lawrence D.
Find out.
And
let's all find out
it's
together.
Like a mystery.
Lawrence,
oh man,
how are you? And they can stand on their head too.
Yeah.
We can watch.
Hey, there we go. Yay.
You guys, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Congratulations. It's the Whiskey Charmers.
Yep, it is the Whiskey Charmers.
So, congratulations on your award tonight.
Thank you.
This is your opportunity in the Detroit Music Awards after party to give your acceptance speech. So hold up your virtual trophy and do the speech you'd like to give if we were all together.
You're the speech.
I'm the speaker.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Just wanted to thank you guys for giving us this award, and thanks to everyone who voted for us. Thanks to all our Indiegogo supporters that made the record possible. And we recorded the record at Rooftop Recording.
Yeah,
Graham
thanks to
Blake
Dave
with
and
David
everybody
Roof.
that played on the record.
And
they all know who they are.
yeah, Brian Farabee played drums on the record. He plays drums on all the records.
Yep.
And had Ozzy Andrews on bass, Johnny Albert Abel on bass, and also Dave Roof.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you.
That's great. Yeah, the problem with all this is, you forget one person, and that's the one person who's watching, and you're going to hear about it. Panel, some questions for our guests?
I loved the video that you submitted, and it just made me want to know more about the little toy and how he's doing. Now.
Yes, where is he now?
Yeah.
Oh, he actually had an accident.
Oh.
No.
He survived all of that, and now he had an accident?
Yeah, he lived on my porch, or he did live on my porch, and yeah, towards the end of last summer, there was like a big gust of wind came along and knocked him off. But I think I fixed him. It's just the bottom, and worst case scenario, I found more of him. On the internet. Yeah.
Were they just like standing outside your house looking in? Because that could be scary.
Yeah.
Looking in the window like this.
He was out to the street, and I was just sitting there one day looking at him because, he's solar, so he would rock back and forth, and I just looked, and I'm like, you know what? I think I could maybe make a video of this. First, I went out there with my phone, and I'm out there on the street, like spinning around. My neighbors must have thought I was like completely.
About her neighbor's view of the crazy down the street, spinning around in circles with the gnome.
There's got to be an outtakes video from that too.
Oh yeah, I do have some outtakes of him. Like I prop him up on things, and I have some funny ones from the birdhouse because I put him on the house, and then I spun the birdhouse around, and some of those he actually just like flies off it.
We need those. We need those.
Yes.
All right, we'll get those to Jim, and he will put something together.
More to edit.
Okay. Yeah, more editing for Jim.
There you go. All right, well, listen, thank you guys for joining us tonight, the Whiskey Charmers Detroit Music Award winners tonight. Congratulations. We will get your trophy to you soon. And enjoy the rest of your night.
Thanks
awesome.
again.
Thanks so much.
Congratulations.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, and now coming to us from the waiting room, a very special guest from California, I think. He'll tell us for sure.
He could be anywhere.
He could be. Please
he's at home.
Please welcome one of our presenters tonight. Last year, many other years, currently muted, but he's a producer, so he'll figure it out. Please welcome Don Was.
No, he's still muted.
He's still muted. You're a producer. You should be able to unmute.
There he is.
It's the engineer's fault. Yeah.
It's always the engineer's fault.
How are you, Don?
Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. So you're joining us on a break from, you said you had 2 studios going. Can you tell us who's in the Was universe right now?
One is Bob Weir.
Okay.
And I can't tell you who the other one is actually.
We love that.
I'll tell you at the end of May.
Okay. Are they bigger than a breadbasket?
Pretty cool. It's one of the cooler things I've ever been involved with. Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
That's saying a whole lot.
That is saying a lot coming from you.
So Don, you noted in your in your presentation tonight too, Was Not Was the first act at the very first then Motor City Music Awards. What are your own memories of that night?
Blurry.
Yep.
But we had a lot of fun. What I remember I think we were leaving for a European tour. I think we were going out to open for Dire Straits, which we did for quite some time. And we were fired up we were rehearsed, and I remember it being a great show. I remember especially it was maybe our first gig with the late great Buster Marbury playing drums, and he was crushing it, man. And I just remember really enjoying it a lot and getting into a deep groove that night. I wish we could. You didn't end up finding any video of it.
We're still looking. In
find
fact, if there's anyone watching here, we would love to have video from that 1992 show at the Music Hall. So contact the Music Awards. An interesting note on that show, Don, people are used to you being a bass player, but that night we saw you playing a Red Telecaster.
So I didn't. Oh, did Giovanni Collier play bass?
Yep.
Yeah, right, that's right. Yeah,
because you stayed in the U.S. For a chunk of that. So
a big chunk of it. Yeah, because we went out. We did like about 3 months opening for Dire Straits on their farewell tour, and it was stadiums and multi-nights and arenas all over Europe. And I was doing a lot of stuff. I couldn't take off for 3 months. But yeah, that's right. So Giovanni played. And then when I showed up, I played guitar, which was a little, just adventure. Just stay out of Randy's way, man.
There you go. It sounded good. So the other reason to have you here tonight, of course, is in 5 nights from tonight. You're going to be doing something special in the Motor City. Talk about this new show you're going to be doing.
We're going to, Andalisi and I are going to be doing a radio show on WDET every Friday night from 10 p.m. to midnight. And it's the realization of one of my greatest dreams going back to the late 60s when I used to listen to a guy named Bud Spangler on WDET. And Bud, he was part of that whole Tribe organization, great jazz drummer, and also hosted the coolest radio show in town. I thought, it was the only place where you could hear someone like Sun Ra or Albert Eiler or Archie Shepp on the radio. And he was just cool. I wanted to be like him, a musician hosting an adventurous radio show. So a couple of years ago, I was in town for the Concert of Colors, right? And Lisa and I, we went out to dinner, and I was just telling her how, how cool I thought her job was and how good she was at it. Because I think she's just a great disc jockey. The program she puts on, I listen to them all the time on the weekends. Wherever I am, but listening on WDET.org. And they're just beautifully constructed shows that are intelligent and interesting and entertaining. So I was going on and on about that, and I think I said something hyperbolic like, "Man, if I could have your job, I'd give up the gig at Blue Note." And I told her about always wanting to have Bud Spangler's gig, and she went back and talked to Joan Isabella, and now it took a couple of years, but here we are, and we're going to start this Friday. And it's just going to be 2 hours of free form music and us talking. If you want to know what it's like to go out to dinner with Ann and I for a couple of hours every Friday night, that's what it's going to be. I hope.
You know what's cool? You know what's cool about this is, and I don't know if you follow it on the Facebook, but the town is blowing up in anticipation of the show.
Oh, don't make me nervous, man.
Yeah, I that's probably not possible, but it just is. There's a lot of anticipation because we all love that station, and I think that's it's got such great history from its program hosts over the years, and I think that's the real big point there. I'm an old radio guy, but it's program hosts.
Mm-hmm.
It's not announcers pushing buttons off of pre-programmed lists, and I really want to hear what's in your head. I can't wait.
Well, I think it's going to be a steep learning curve. When I listen to someone like Ann on the radio, just to be able to complete a whole sentence with conjugated verbs and not say, and not stall and not lose track, I think it's a real gift, and I'm going to have to learn how to do that. But thankfully, she's there. So
you got a safety net.
Yeah, it'll take a minute to get a groove going, but we'll figure it out. And I'm really looking forward to doing it for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing it. That is next Friday, 9 o'clock, right?
10 o'clock.
10 to midnight on
Friday night. Yeah.
WDET. Don Waj will be here. I assume we'll be hearing you play on the new Bob Weir album.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then some other project we're going to hear about at the end of May.
Yeah. Did you say who that other project was? I missed that
I
name.
think it was If by Breadbasket.
I told you, but I think it was when I was on mute. And
It must have been.
All right. Well, we'll take that tape to our lip reader and put it out there. But Don, thanks a lot for buzzing in tonight. Thank you for being involved in the Detroit Music Awards from year one.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool thing. It's it's the greatest music town in the world, and I saw everyone who won tonight, and congratulations to all of them. It's a really, a lot of friends of mine, a lot of people I've known for a long time, and it's a thriving music scene, which you can't say that about every city.
Right. Well, thank you for staying plugged into it too. You're still an integral part.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Thanks.
All right, Don, we can go back to those two studios and that group you won't tell us about, and we'll see you soon, and we'll hear you on Friday night.
All right, see you then. Hear you
then.
Don.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations. Bye.
See you, Don.
Let's see. How do I leave? Okay.
There you go.
Reading
our minds.
He's like, get me out of here.
There you go. Well, that's not that. I think that's a pretty good way to put a cap on our reunion show here.
Carrie just sent me the blooper reel for the
the Whiskey Charmers. Okay,
Yeah.
so everybody can look for that sometime. Once again, this has been Jim Edelman and Stacy Sherman, co-executive producers of the 30th Annual Detroit Music Awards. Captain Hugh and the Contessa on their boat. I think we've gone from the Mediterranean to the Baltic during our last segment. But thank you to you guys very much. New arrivals to the Detroit Music Awards team, but some great contributions.
It's a fine protocol, Gary. Thanks
there
for
you
having
go.
me.
Well, we look forward to having you with us for many years hence. And congratulations, you get to take it over next year.
Oh. We're going for a trip.
All right. So if we want to, we can all do a coordinated good night wave. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Good night. That was semi-coordinated. But thanks for everybody tuning in. Thanks for your support of the Detroit Music Awards and the Detroit music scene. We'll see you again next year.
Good night.
Night.
Night.